Because of the nature of YouTube, I know that you may not get very far with this video. So if I leave you with anything, it is please, 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 please do not buy anything from RetroStage. They are complete and utter scam merchants. If you want to find out why, continue watching this video. The sun is being so fun today. Last week, I told you I was going to upload every Thursday at 10 o'clock, which I'm still doing. I was hoping I was going to get the hair tutorial up for you that I didn't film last week, but I have literally worked every day since then because we're about to move house and I really needed the money, and we're going on holiday on Friday for 10 days, which will be nice, but because I'm moving house immediately afterwards is also incredibly stressful. Really, son? Really? It's London, it's supposed to be cloudy and overcast. I'm just gonna keep going because this is the third time I've filmed this video. For 10 days I will be in France and I will have plenty of time to shoot videos, and I'm really hoping, I'm not making any promises, but I'm really hoping that I can do Vlogtober again. Vintober? Should I go there? Tell me in the comments if it should be called Vintober, because everyone else is always making up their own October or Vlogtober names. I feel like Vintober works and I'm not sure if anyone else does it. If they do, let me know. I don't want to steal anyone's ideas because that would be very ironic in relation to this video. So, after my usual long and rambling intro, what is the point of this video? I was going to make a completely different video today, and then I was scrolling through Instagram and I found out that yet again, RetroStage is using other people's photos. You may have heard of this company a little while ago if you follow Nelson anyways. She put a rather pointed post in her stories telling RetroStage to stop using her pictures to advertise their inferior products. She didn't put it quite that politely, but her pictures have disappeared off the website and other people's haven't. So I think perhaps her route is the best way to go. I then went and looked at the website and I discovered that Nelson Anyways wasn't the only person being used. I saw Doris Mayday and Acidol on there as well, and later on Nora Fines also popped up. Not only were these photographs owned by those Instagram accounts and being used without permission, the models were also wearing dresses that they had promoted in collaboration with completely different brands. Brands like The Pretty Dress Company, Vivian of Holloway, and Revival Retro. So when you go onto this website, you're looking at a photograph of a dress that isn't even made by this company. Sure, it might look a little bit like it because they're stealing the designs as well, but it is a very cheap, nasty, inferior product, and you think you're paying for something completely different. I have no intention of collaborating with them or buying their garments, so I can't tell you whether the quality is good, but I think the fact that they are using other people's photos speaks volumes. I mean, why can't they take photos themselves? Recently, they've been using the photos of much smaller Instagram accounts, some of whom I know are taking the pictures either themselves on a smartphone or getting someone else to take the pictures on a smartphone, so it's not even about using quality images. This company clearly does not want to put pictures of their products on the internet, in which case their products must be very, very bad. You've also got to think, guys, some of these photos are taken by professional photographers who work really hard photographing and editing, and they also have contracts in place that stipulate how their pictures can be used, and this is a breach of that. I have personally messaged some of the Instagram accounts and the dress companies that are being violated, and they know that this is happening to them, but for some reason, and I'm not sure what it is, but for some reason their pictures are not being taken off of the RetroStage website or their social media accounts. I don't know if they came down for a while and went back up, or maybe it's an issue of not having funds to sue them, or there's some sort of legal loophole, but I think there's thousands of us on here. There's thousands of people on my IG account, and there's thousands of people in the Vintage Tips and Tricks Facebook group. If we all go to the Instagram account of RetroStage and the Facebook page of RetroStage and comment on all of the pictures that they have stolen, saying what we think of them, they can't delete that many comments. I personally went today and commented on a bunch of Instagram photos and a bunch of Facebook photos, and already my comments have been hidden, but there's not really anyone else on there commenting, and they can't keep up if we literally flood them. And I really think we should stand up for the companies who are making really good quality garments. You've seen some of them on this channel. I've collaborated with them and reviewed the garments. I wear them all the time on my Instagram account. They deserve recognition for their work because they really do make good products, and it's completely unfair that they're being taken advantage of and that sales are going to RetroStage instead of to the designer. Even if you're not going to buy a dress, go and tell them what you think, especially if you love these companies or you love these Instagram accounts that they're stealing the pictures from. Stand up for them and go and say something. And if you were considering buying something from RetroStage, the good news is that that dress does exist. It just is made by another company. A company that's probably The Pretty Dress, Vivian of Holloway, Revival Retro, or Top Vintage Boutique. So you can go to those websites, find your dress, and pay what you should be paying for a well-designed, well-made garment that will stand the test of time and is always going to be in style. Yes, we all want cheap clothing, but fast fashion isn't eco-friendly, and in the long run it costs you more because the quality of the garments is very poor and they fall apart very quickly, and they usually fit really badly and they don't look how you hope they will. So you're better off just saving up and putting the money towards someone who worked really hard to design you something very authentic and beautiful that you're going to feel amazing in. I post the same garments over and over again, and they are by the companies that this company is ripping off. And the reason I post them again and again is not that I'm being paid. I'm not being paid to do this. I just genuinely think these companies are fantastic and they deserve the recognition for their work, and they deserve to have customers because they make beautiful stuff and the people are really nice. I know the people that own these stores and they're really lovely and they don't deserve to be treated this way. So let's go and support them. Someone is like screaming outside my window, but I'm just gonna have to keep going because I live in an area that is very noisy. Comment down below if you're gonna go to Retro Stage's Instagram and Facebook and tell them what you think. Also, I've linked below the real companies who make the actual designs, so you can go and buy them if you want to. I now upload every week at the same time, so if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and come and join us in the Vintage Tips and Tricks group if you want to, and follow me on Instagram for more vintage tips and tricks. Until next week at 10 o'clock on Thursday, bye!